What up, everybody? You're watching New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. Appreciate everybody tuning in to today's show. We got a mailbag where we're going to be answering questions from subscribers. If we missed your question on today's show, you can always stay up to date and hit me up on Twitter about your Giants questions. Give me a follow on Twitter at @MarshallGreen_. And if you have a question, I'll answer it over there. Send me a DM. Always down to talk some ball. Zach Attack Baseball says, what's the chances of us getting DeAndre Hopkins? There's a good chance. I bet if you had to make a list, Zach Attack, of the top 10 DeAndre Hopkins destinations and their likelihood, the Giants are top 10. 1, the Giants need a receiver. 2, DeAndre Hopkins is still one of the best in the NFL. I know he's had some injury problems the past couple of years, but not so much this year. Missed 6 games because of steroid use. Missed 1 game because of injury, but I know he's 30, going to be 31 soon, but can you still get 2 to 3 elite years out of DeAndre Hopkins? And if you can, I think that's worth trading a second or a third and a fifth round pick. DeAndre Hopkins don't grow on trees. He is one of, if not the best wide receivers of this generation, and he did it with terrible quarterbacks in Houston. Daniel Jones needs a guy like DeAndre Hopkins that can line up one-on-one outside, demand a double team, win on one-on-one routes, make tough catches, be a great contested catch guy, just be a dog out there. That's what DeAndre Hopkins is. I know a lot of Giants fans aren't high on him. I am. I'd love to see DeAndre Hopkins on this football team. Gavin, what up, man? Says, why do people not understand QB market value? DJ is going to make $35 million per year, and people should get used to it. There's a chance. There's a chance that he could make $35 million per year. When I look at the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL, Aaron Rodgers makes 50, Russell Wilson makes 49, Kyler Murray 46, Deshaun Watson 46, Patrick Mahomes 45. And then you go back, those are the top 5. 11 through 14. Jared Goff makes 33.5, Carson Wentz makes 32, Matt Ryan makes 30, Ryan Tannehill makes 29. I've compared Daniel Jones to getting a similar contract to Jared Goff did, $33.5 million. I'd love to get Daniel Jones a deal of 3 years, $90 million. If I have to go 3 years, $100 million, I'm cool with that. I kind of want to sign him to a shorter year deal and then have an easy opt-out on that last year. But, Gavin, I think $35 million is going to be right around the number where Daniel Jones is going to sign for. I don't think it'll be anything less than 28. I think anywhere from 28 to 35 is where he'll sign for. Alonzo34 says, do you think the Giants could trade Saquon Barkley, especially if rumors are true he wants $16 million per year? So the rumors are that the Giants offered Saquon Barkley a $12 million deal, $12 million a year on a contract in the bye week for the New York Giants. Saquon Barkley turned it down. And he said he doesn't want to reset the running back market. But the rumors are now coming out, like you said, Alonzo, that he wants $16 million per year, kind of like Christian McCaffrey. When you look at the highest paid backs in the NFL, Christian McCaffrey's at the top of that list at $16 million. But I want to ask this question. Has the Alvin Kamara contract worked? I'd say no. Has the Ezekiel Elliott contract worked? I'd say no. Has the Dalvin Cook contract worked? Seep says hell no. I say probably not. Derek Henry? I say yes. I think that contract has worked. Nick Chubb? I think that contract has worked. Aaron Jones? I'd say that contract has worked. Joe Mixon? Yes. But notice the ones that have worked are all less than $13 million per year. So the question now becomes, if you can't come to a long-term deal with Saquon Barkley and he wants $16 million per year, your only option then is to tag and trade Saquon Barkley. So I'll ask you this. Would you tag and trade, and franchise tag Saquon Barkley and trade him for a second-round pick? If someone like the Kansas City Chiefs or the Buffalo Bills called you and said, hey, we'll give you a second-round pick for Saquon Barkley, would you do it? I'm going to ask you. Type T for trade, P for pass. Would you trade Saquon for a second-round pick? Let me know what you think down in the comment section. We're going to get to more questions from subs in a minute. But first, I want to give a huge shout-out to my favorite sponsor, Athletic Greens. Go to athleticgreens.com/chatsports. That link's in the comments and description. I take AG1 by Athletic Greens literally every day. Get comprehensive and convenient daily nutrition at athleticgreens.com/chatsports. I gave AG1 a try because I wanted better gut health and wanted a supplement that actually tastes great. I take AG1 in the morning, and it makes me feel ready to take on my day. AG1 empowers the gut for whole body health, which is something that I need. I start the day with making one great choice, AG1, and then more healthy decisions follow. Covering my nutritional basis for the day literally couldn't be easier, which is why I trust Athletic Greens. I just mix one small scoop of AG1 with water and drink it first thing each morning. I also like that it costs less than $3 a day. Pretty good if you ask me. It's a really effective daily habit with the highest quality sourced ingredients. If a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Go to athleticgreens.com/chatsports. That's athleticgreens.com/chatsports. That link is in the comments and description of today's show. It promotes gut health, supports immunity, and boosts energy. I love it. I promise you, you are too. Get right with Athletic Greens. Go to athleticgreens.com/chatsports. Neezy. What up, Neezy? He says, how do we all feel about drafting cornerback and picking up a top free agent wide receiver? The thing is, Neezy, there's not a lot of good free agent wide receivers. The only ones that are, I would consider an elite, there's only one elite wide receiver, and that's Odell Beckham. And who even knows if Odell Beckham is going to still be that guy? The wide receiver class at free agency isn't good. I'm going to pull it up real quick, so give me a second. I'll read it off to you right here. The top guys: DJ Chark, Marvin Jones, Allen Lazard, Jacoby Myers, Juju Smith-Schuster, Matt Collins, Mecole Hardman, Paris Campbell, T.Y. Hilton, Darius Slayton, Nelson Aguilar, Jarvis Landry, N'Keal Harry, Sammy Watkins. There's not a lot of good free agent wide receivers, which is why I've talked about so much that I think trading for one is the better option or drafting one in round 1. You definitely got to draft a cornerback, whether it's round 1, round 2, or round 3. You need another top 100 pick at the cornerback spot. I'm interested to see, though, how Cordell Flott does this next year, his sophomore campaign with the Giants. But Neezy, I'm right there with you. Got to get another elite corner, and you got to get another. You need an elite wide receiver. Big Blue for life. Derek Carr or Daniel Jones? Who would you rather have? So when the Derek Carr. When the Derek Carr rumors came out that he was going to be cut or traded, I did a video, and I asked everybody, who's better, Derek Carr or Daniel Jones? I think Daniel Jones is someone that I would rather have for the next 3 or 4 years, but to act like Derek Carr is some scrub is kind of blasphemy. The dude he's solid. He's a top 15 quarterback. The only reason I would take Daniel Jones is because he's younger, and I like the fact that he can use his legs to a weapon and for an advantage for an offense. But let's not act like Derek Carr's some chopped liver. Yeah, he got benched this year, but you're going to tell me that Josh McDaniels is a good football coach? I don't care that you had Devontae Adams. Josh McDaniels was your head coach. He sucks. The offensive line for the Raiders was bad. Well, really no point to even talk about that, but I'll take Daniel Jones, no doubt about it. If you're looking for daily videos on the latest Giants news and rumors, subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/NYGiantsTV. We put videos out every single day on the latest Giants news and rumors. Hit that big red button, subscribe to the channel. You're going to love it. youtube.com/NYGiantsTV. Cal Walker. Apparently the Cardinals are looking for a day 2 pick for D-Hop. Would you make that trade? If I get DeAndre Hopkins for a 3rd-round draft pick, absolutely. Look, DeAndre Hopkins is still one of the best in the business. He's one of the only guys that I think is a legit wide receiver 1. And when he's healthy, he's a top 10 guy. And I don't even really think the health is so much to worry about. Yeah, he missed 6 games back in 2021, but in 2022, he only missed games because of suspension. The only thing I worry about is Joe Schoen and Brian Dable say it all the time. Smart, tough, and dependable. Is DeAndre Hopkins dependable because he got suspended? I'd love to have him. Bill Belichick wants him. I want him. Belichick said, there's a video of them before they played this year that said, man, I'd love to have you on my football team. D-Hop would make this offense so freaking good. Yes, I'd trade a third-round pick for him. I'd trade a second-round pick for him. Jay Liv says, is Joe Schoen a wheeler-dealer type who could drop back in the draft to pick up extra? Yes, absolutely. That's what we saw. Go back to the second-round pick. The Giants had a top 40 pick, and they traded down twice in the second round to get Wan'Dale Robinson while also picking up more draft capital to get a guy like Dane Belton, I believe, was the pick that they got. Yes, Joe Schoen is going to trade down and get more picks all the time. He's a wheeler and dealer. He's someone I want running this franchise. He realized that more throws at the dartboard, a.k.a. more picks, means more likely to hit that bullseye. Jay Liv. Joe Schoen is the guy you want at this general manager spot. Very happy with him. Last question. Snapper NYC says, are the Giants the number one team to land OBJ in free agency? They're on the list. I thought the time for the Giants to sign OBJ was during the season this past year. If he was healthy, clearly he wasn't. Matters how much he's going to want. Like, I'm not going to give OBJ multiple years and be a top paid receiver. 2 ACL injuries. I love him. One of my favorite Giants of all time, but smart, tough, and dependable. Is that OBJ? Is he smart? Yes. Is he tough? I'd say so. Is he dependable? That's a question we got to answer. Is OBJ dependable? I don't know if he is. I agree. He's one of the best receivers to ever play for the New York Giants. I still don't know if he's dependable. I'd love to have him back. But it comes down to how much money. Should the Giants sign OBJ? What do you think? I want the real ones to be honest right now. Don't think what he did wearing this jersey one time. Think about what he could do going forward. Should the Giants sign OBJ? Type OBJ for yes or no BJ for no. That's OBJ for yes, a no BJ for no. I got to see the contract. I really, really got to see the contract. All I know is when free agency's here, no one's going to keep you up to date on Giants news and rumors like I will on Twitter. Give me a follow at @MarshallGreen_. Give me a follow at @MarshallGreen_. And DM me mailbag. And that way, I'll give you a follow back on Twitter.